I want to know what else is on the Costa Coffee movie poll.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Classic.
He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
No more hangers!
You thought you'd become a prostitute or a drug addict.
I used to love doggy chow.
I used to love doggy chow too.
I'm your favorite pelvic princess, Crystal.
And I am not a drunk. I'm Baby Lame.
And welcome to Camp Classics.
A thoughtful podcast about stupid movies.
Baby, it's been
Baby!
Baby. It's been a whole month since we last recorded.
I know, can you tell? Because it's all gone to shit, hasn't it?
The tech is not teching.
No, but you think with these kind of things that it would just become like part of life now, like a natural thing. No, it isn't, is it?
No, I think we're getting to that age now where if you put something down for too long, you no longer remember how to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, how apt then with the film that we're going to be talking about today about getting too old and about things
So
falling
true.
apart.
Yeah, I think we could both use a little freshening up, if you know what I mean.
Fill me up all the way.
I need it.
We'll
Give it to me.
We'll get into it, but I did wonder actually if that was just like your life. But we'll talk about it.
I work out every day. I watch my diet. I have not had plastic surgery.
Well, before we get to this movie, I think just like these women, we've got some business to take care of.
We have, haven't we? How have you been, Crystal?
Yeah, it's been great. Been really good. Been to Canada, did a classic Halloween in my hometown.
Oh, a classic Halloween. What does that mean?
Yeah, I took my niece and nephew trick-or-treating, so they're like perfect age, and we actually went onto the street that I grew up on, so the street that I very first trick-or-treated on when I was like 5. And we got to trick-or-treat at my old house.
Oh.
And I got to do the Jennifer Lopez, I used to live here.
I used to live here.
And he was like, "Who are you?" And I said, "Jennifer Lopez." And he said, "Who's Jennifer Lopez?"
Me.
I'm glad you brought it back to something a bit interesting there, because I was sort of snoring off there slightly.
Yeah.
I was like, "You going to keep that in, Crystal?" It's like, we're a bit rusty, everyone. Sorry. But that's why you're here, to listen to Crystal talking about that.
I could hear people getting bored with me, but I couldn't stop.
"How are you? How was your Halloween? How was
It
your
was good,
spooky
but I went to
season?"
see Brandy and Monica in Chicago, so that's my
course you
boring
did.
story.
We're just a couple of North American gals just
hanging out. This is where it's got to. No, life is okay. I'm going back on Monjaro, I've decided. Just for people, the listeners that are following my Monjaro's journey, I'm going back on. So there we go.
Did you stop shitting yourself?
Shit's got regular again. It's all great,
So
but
it's time.
but also eating has just gone off the scale. I'm just absolutely can't stop eating, so I need medicine to stop that. Eventually, I'll get the whole self-discipline thing, but I feel like because of what Trump's done with the taxes of it and stuff, it just meant I had to cut too quickly, and I wasn't ready to go cold turkey.
Right.
So it'll be fine. I just need a couple more jabs, and then it'll be fine. And then it'll be absolutely fine.
Give it to me, doctor. Fill me up.
Do it, Morris. Do it to me now. I need it.
Yeah. Then why am I doing it? Because of public's reaction to me and perception of me, and I need to be thin and gorgeous. Otherwise, no one wants me.
You're not getting the roles you used to
No.
get. There's a hot young 16-year-old taking all your parts.
There's always someone younger and hungrier coming down the stairs after you.
Taking over this podcast, maybe.
Welcome to the podcast, Elizabeth Berkley and First Wives Club.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That would be sensational. Yeah. But I mean, talking to a 16-year-old about movies, it would be a very different kind of discussion, wouldn't it?
You'd be like, this is what the 90s were. I mean, where would you even start? I don't know. Oh God, I can't think of anything that doesn't make me sound incredibly old. But like, honestly, what would you talk to a 16-year-old about?
How do you do, fellow kids?
What do they even watch?
They don't
now?
watch movies, do they? It's just, well, unless it's like Wicked, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that people watch, this is the most important business. Have you seen any of All's Fair?
Right, I haven't yet because I feel like I need to give myself a decent amount of time to just really take this in. Have you watched it?
I've watched one episode.
And it's
And
right, so it's like the worst rated.
Yeah, I think it's got more than 0% on Rotten Tomatoes now, but for a while there, it had 0%. I don't even know how that's possible. That means that no one said anything positive about it in any reviews.
But hasn't it, like, obviously the Kardashians being who they are, they've turned it into like a marketing machine, and hasn't it been like the biggest opening for Hulu ever?
I'm sure it's hugely successful.
I think it's like broken all of the records. So what did you think of it? Because I've just seen lots of clips of Kim Kardashian looking amazing, walking around,
and not emoting. Obviously, when I saw it had 0%, I ran to watch.
Yeah.
Like I was very excited. I can't think of like a more event style thing than since like Madam Web, like when everyone was like, "This is bad." Unfortunately, it is. I personally am finding it bad in a not that fun way.
Right.
It's just. Have you ever watched Selling Sunset?
No.
It's a lot of slow-mo shots of people in like fancy cars and on private jets, and then there's like some loose plot that makes no sense. There is some really unhinged dialogue, which is fun, but even the women kind of delivering it you don't really buy it.
Right.
I don't know. So
this is the problem.
I found it all a bit depressing, to be honest.
This is the problem. I have really big problems with like current modern day vacuous people. But if it's like in the 90s or the 80s, then I'm like absolutely here for it. But is it just because it's like another indication of how society and our world is like crumbling around us?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that I was so surprised by. I was like, surely we're not like aspiring to be billionaires. Like, is that what people want to watch? Private jets? Is that really what people want to watch now? Like, because I don't think that looks nice, or does
if it's in the 90s,
yeah,
then it's very aspirational.
Sure.
So
yeah,
what's like?
Hence the movie we're talking about today.
What's like throwback aspirational? Because it's like, can you aspire to something that's in the past? That's a deep question. Whoa.
The limit does not exist.
Yeah. What All's Fair feels like? You remember this Sex and the City movie?
1 or 2.
Well, I'd say it's got the quality of 2 without any of the humor.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
But like all of the trappings of like modern luxury. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Kim Kardashian can't sell anything, so unless you're gonna really enjoy watching her like act like a brick wall, I don't know.
Well, there we go. Well, it's funny though, because it is linking to the film that we're discussing today, isn't it?
It's very much in the legacy, the girl boss lineage.
Is there a sisterhood in this TV series? Would you say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there is.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally this. Like the premise is exactly the same. They are 3 women who help other women get their evil husbands.
There we go. But I mean, we'll get into it as well. But like the movie we're going to discuss today is such an interesting one because it is like such like a jarring concept, isn't it? It's about sisterhood, but also about hating women.
Yeah. Well, we're only sisters with women who are our age and class.
Yeah.
If they're young or slutty, we're not.
Yeah.
We can't like them.
Or from trashy backgrounds as well, and they don't have money or class. Yeah.
Or if they're stupid. Like fucking throw them to the wolves.
What are we talking about today, Crystal?
Wait, we're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
We're still not there. There's more business to cover. I'm sorry.
Because you're so business focused, aren't you?
Business. We have to welcome some new Gatreon members.
Oh, of course. Yes.
We've got Lauren, Sarah Ray, Suzanne, Spencer, Danielle, and Ruby.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of them. Yeah. I'm obsessed with Sarah Ray.
I know. I feel like reading them all out, it sounds like you're calling like your white trash family.
Well, yeah, because
you're like standing on the porch.
I hear Sarah Ray is this kind of voice.
Lauren, Suzanne, Spencer, get inside.
Where has Sarah Ray gone? What is she up to right now?
Danielle, leave your sister alone.
Oh, like that. That kind of.
Ruby, stop tormenting the dog.
Well, welcome all of you.
Welcome all of you. We're so happy to have you. Thank you for signing up. And we've got some new comments and requests too. Nicholas says, I'm submitting French musical whodunit set over Christmas called 8 Women.
Oh, I do know that film.
Do you?
Yeah, I can't really remember it though. But yeah, okay.
It's got iconic actresses, amazing performances, splendid costumes, and queer storylines. I don't know, baby. Are we ready for our first foreign language film
Ooh.
on this podcast?
Ooh. We're not quite ready, are we? I thought you were
I-
going to say, are we ready for a Christmas movie? And I know you're going to make us do one in the coming weeks. I know it's on the horizon.
Let me just give you Danielle's comment as well, and I'll circle back to your Christmas comments. Danielle says, love this podcast. You both have a magical balance of being very insightful and approachable while also wonderfully silly and camp. That's nice.
That's really kind.
Yeah, I know it's not a movie, but I would love a special episode where you discuss Schitt's Creek, especially Moira's character. Thanks for the joy you bring to my ears every other week. Now, I feel like you don't like Schitt's Creek.
I've never watched it. And you know why I've never watched it? Because I'm a petty little bitch, because it's popular and people say it's funny. And then I'm like, well, I won't find it funny because that's who I am, which is a toxic human being. Do you like it?
I do like it. It is funny. Didn't finish the series because I got bored and I've got no attention span. But
I had this with Hacks though as well. Like everybody was banging on about Hacks. I did stick with it and I actually really like it now. So
yeah, Hacks is amazing.
But yeah, I'd be down for doing like a sort of TV series. I mean, it's
a little deep dive into a season of something.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Maybe on the Gatreon.
Yeah, maybe the list is currently. Well, that's what I wanted All's Fair to be. I wanted to be able to do a Gatreon special on All's Fair, but honestly, I can't face it.
Also, kind of just fuck you, Kim Kardashian. You've got enough going on. Like you absolutely don't need this. And when I saw that Chris was like executive producer, I was like, oh, piss off. What do these people know about making dramas or comedies or anything? It's like there are so many talented people out there that don't have work at the moment. AI is taking over, and you know that they're going to be down for that kind of shit as well. I'm like,
it
piss
feels
off.
very AI generated, the entire thing. It's really weird. Like Ryan Murphy, his output is so
mid.
Well, like I would say it's like peak and trough.
Oh yeah,
like Pose.
But
incredible.
Also, I feel like he always starts off with stuff and it's really good, and then it just gets really saccharine and really quick, really quickly.
Yeah.
Just like, well, do you know what? I think this is growth for us as human beings, because I think people might just expect us to just like be wanking all over this TV show, and actually we're a bit better than that. So
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that tweet where it says someone's like, that is clearly rage bait. I'm not falling for that. You clearly have a humiliation kink, and I don't want to be non-consensually involved in kink shaming you. And I feel like that's what this show has been designed to do. It's like to make people mad and make people like us make podcasts about how it sucks.
Yeah. Well,
and you know what? We're not falling for it.
No, how dare you? We're rising above it. But you're so, I mean, we won't go into it. That's so interesting, this whole, the next phase of what like content is about. And you're so right. Like rage bait stuff is the new thing, isn't it? It's like,
yeah.
Oh, times are grim. I think we need to go back to the 90s, Crystal.
Well, that's what we're here to do. And before we do that, one more thing.
She's on business. She won't let me move this podcast on at all. What now?
Well, you did mention Christmas movies, and we appreciate your Christmas suggestions. But yes, we do want some more Christmas movie suggestions. I've got some for you to ponder. I mean, Batman Returns, a Christmas movie. I feel like Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlins is definitely Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, Gremlins could work. Yeah, what other camp?
Home Alone. That could be quite camp, actually. I don't know.
And I think that's straight camp.
Oh, is it?
That's my feeling.
Yeah, I know, but we need to investigate before you can just say this. You know what I mean?
Maybe. So yeah, if you've got any other camp Christmas movie suggestions, it doesn't need to be explicitly Christmas. Christmas just needs to feature.
What's that Mariah Carey one? Have you seen that TV Lifetime movie?
No.
It's so bad, but not in a good way. It's her being like, it's with Gretchen from Mean Girls.
Oh yeah.
And then Mariah plays her like school friend who's now like a teacher or something of the thing. It's like, you're not the same age as Gretchen unless you've been failing your class for like 15 years.
No, that's camp.
Yeah, I mean, actually, maybe that is the ultimate camp classic there, and then done and dusted.
I know it's over the top, but that's how festive I am.
Last bit of business. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, this would be a great time right now for you to give us a 5-star rating. Do it for women of the 90s.
It's the 90s, Bill. Downsize.
Okay. I think we can move along. We did it.
God, we're
We did
rusty as well.
it.
Jesus.
Yeah. But before we go any further, baby, what makes a camp classic?
Well, a camp classic is something that unlocks queer joy. In the words of Megan Fox, I want a wetty. I know she doesn't say it like that, but I just really wanted to channel it. It needs to be a bit stupid. It needs to have an ongoing legacy and inform queer pop culture. And ultimately, we are looking for something that is anti-mainstream with underdog flop vibes that's been reclaimed by the queers.
Today we are dealing with one of the pinnacles of trios of women. You've got Destiny's Child, you've got the Sugar Babes, and you've got the First Wives Club.
Yes, we're here. And welcome to the podcast, Bette Midler.
Finally.
Just
as Diane Keaton exits.
R.I.P. Diane Keaton.
Yeah, don't say shit.
I know, I can't say it. This is the problem now, because obviously I do feel bad about what happened to Diane Keaton, but now I can't say anything critical because I'm just going to be an arsehole. So it's like, oh, she gets a free pass now. And there she is, she's back. No, I'm going to be viewing Diane Keaton. Do you know what? I'm going to remove any negative feelings I had about Diane Keaton, and I'm going to analyze this film purely on her performance and the context of the movie.
She is the worst part of this movie.
Oh, God, so boring.
Oh, that's so evil.
The only one that didn't have a big 90s blowout, and I'm so sad about it. The power of a blowout is incredible. There was some big hair in this film.
There's some fantastic hair. We'll get there.
I know, but can I just really quickly say something I love about the 90s is how a shortcut on a woman can also be the most hair and like the longest. It's like when this hair isn't blown out, I reckon it's quite long, but all the tonguing and curling. Oh, I love it.
It's kind of like if Liza got like electrocuted.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that because I was thinking about the short slicked bob, which also features quite heavily in this movie, the sexy therapist. And that was quite like a Lisa Stansfield sort of.
Oh, yeah, like a gelled curl. Yeah.
And that's very 90s, but it's also kind of Liza adjacent. So basically, Liza's all over
It was kind of the glam to go to hairstyle to have it short, though, in the 90s, wasn't it? I remember when, like, Ellen, you know, when she came out with her sitcom and they were trying to femme her up. It was like Jenny McCarthy. Like,
yes. Short, really, really oily. I love that we've already been derailed by 90s hair. Okay, let's get into the context of this movie. So, it is directed by Hugh Wilson, based on a book by Olivia Goldsmith, and Robert Harling III wrote the screenplay. There's another Southern name.
Yeah, Robert Harling III.
The third. Yeah. Now, Robert Harling III, I am bringing up specifically because gay.
Oh, really?
And I watched this movie. I was like, there is no way a gay man wasn't involved in this. Like, I was like, it has to be. And then I started clicking through people. I was like, the director isn't gay. Oh, it was written by a woman. I mean, that makes sense. And then I clicked on Robert Harling. He wrote Steel Magnolias.
Gay.
Soap Dish.
Gay / transphobic.
Yeah. Laws of Attraction, which I haven't seen. Julianne Moore.
Oh, gay.
Right. And he did the sequel to Terms of Endearment.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but a sequel is gay.
Yeah.
Robert, what's his name?
Robert Harlan III.
Oh, Robert Harlan III.
That's what I said.
You are getting a Camp Classic stamp of approval from me, son.
I think we need to get Robert Harlan III on the podcast.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's in his 70s.
Oh my God, I'd absolutely...
And he lives in like Alabama.
I would absolutely love to try and get someone like that on. Yeah. Oh, great. But also as well, with him writing it, there's lots of things about who wrote this and like script changes. And now, was he the person that originally didn't want to be credited as a writer?
No, so he was the original writer and then he left it. And then someone else came in to do like an uncredited sort of rewrite. And then I think they were like, I can't save this, was their impression. And so they were like, don't credit me. it's a mess.
Because didn't Goldie get involved?
Oh.
So this is what I read, and she was on a podcast recently where she said that she hated the script so much. She found the women too shrewish.
Oh.
And that she thought it was, she gave it to her friend who was a writer, and she gave it to Kurt, what's his chops. And they were like, this could be a career killer. So she went in with loads and loads and loads of notes about what she needed changing with it. It needed punching up, it needed sorting out. And they didn't do those notes, and she went back, and apparently it was like a big thing that she was involved in.
Huh.
But she's adamant that she was like a major force to how it got to where it was.
Sure.
But also, when these Hollywood actresses say this, or like,
I know,
it's like, did you really? Like,
yeah.
you know, I think there's some artistic embellishment as well sometimes with this thing.
There's lots of good stories as well about how apparently Bette Midler was a real nightmare on set. Did you see this?
I did.
And she apparently said to the director, "How is a Southern heterosexual with 5 children capable of directing a film about divorced women in New York high society?" Which I love.
I mean, it's a valid point, but then as well,
yeah.
like it's again, it's the framing of these articles that we read, isn't it, about how people might seem difficult, whatnot. But it was the 90s, and these were middle-aged women, and they, no one at this point in their career had really dried up. They'd all come off of the back of relatively big films. Like, we definitely haven't hit like the decline of their careers yet. So why shouldn't they be, opinionated and wanting to kind of
absolutely
make it? But I mean, that's such a valid point about the director, isn't it? He said he had a really hard time, but also as well, another funny thing about this that I heard was that Goldie nearly pulled out just before they went into shooting.
Oh.
And then there was a head of the studio, what was her name again? Sherry Langsing. And she was like, "I will sue you. I will take your house." And that was from Time magazine that quote was taken from. So there we go. Again, the basis of the film about sisterhood is, "I will sue you, bitch, and I will take your house." I mean, I assume you approve of that sentiment, Crystal?
Yeah. Crystal will sue you now.
Very your energy.
Yeah, get the lawyers on it. I love that. There was also supposed to be a woman directing this movie, but she ended up leaving to do The Parent Trap.
Oh.
Which also features a 90s slicked bob act, now I think about it. Isn't the new mum in The Parent Trap?
Oh, yeah, she does. Yeah. But also, it's like, oh my God, there's so many connections now. Also, that film stars Lindsay Lohan, as we know, icon. I was reading that Bette Midler wanted to sue Lindsay Lohan because she messed up a sitcom that she was meant to be doing with her. And it all fell apart because of Lindsay Lohan, and Bette Midler wanted to sue her.
Oh.
So there we go. More suing, more hatred in Hollywood.
Imagine Bette Midler on screen with Lindsay Lohan. I can't. My brain can't compute that reality.
I mean,
but I wish it existed.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine Bette Midler being in like Freaky Friday and being like, a cuddly gran. She just doesn't give off that energy, does she? She's a real firecracker. I love it.
Yeah,
though.
she's a force. But yeah, this cast is so stacked in this movie. I'm just gonna rattle
Go
off
on.
just the women in this movie: Bette Midler, Goldie Hawn, Diane Keaton, Stockard Channing, Maggie Smith, Sarah Jessica Parker, Elizabeth Berkley, Marcia Gay Harden, Heather Locklear. You've got a cameo from Ivana Trump and from Gloria Steinem. And Sally Field was nearly in it in the Diane Keaton role. Jessica Lange was nearly in it in the Goldie Hawn role. I mean,
the girl. Did you say Maggie Smith as well in that list? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I missed that, but yeah, I think it's just because I was drowning in the other names you were throwing in. That is like
incredible.
That gay must have been responsible for some of that.
Yeah.
I reckon when he was writing it, he was like, Heather Locklear comes in with a big blowout. She's the one.
Yeah.
Her hair is so blown out. That is the most blown out hair I've ever seen.
She looks so good. She looks so good.
But I mean, the cast is wet dream worthy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, gay wet dream, because it's like, like we're not wanking over them for sexual pleasure, but
No. Yeah, Heather Locklear in her cameo is kind of giving like respectable barbed wire. It's like that level of hair,
Yes. Oh my God. Not a track in sight. Not a track in sight.
No. Hey, I know we need to talk about this movie, but is Sarah Jessica Parker wearing a wig in this movie?
Wig, did you just say wig? Yes.
Oh, do I need to stop and watch? Because in my extensive notes, I haven't written down wig for Sarah Jessica Parker.
So me and my husband were very convinced it was wiggy, and then I've just watched a clip, and I'm not actually convinced. I think she just does have a lot of hair, right? And so if you straightened it and blew it out, it could really give wig, but it's
that 90s Jennifer Aniston layering as well. The layers add volume to it, but I mean, what a cast! Literally sensational. And yet, was this a hit? I can't remember. Was this film a hit?
Yes. So thank you for that segue. So the movie had a medium budget of $26 million, and it ended up taking $181 million worldwide. So it was a huge surprise hit.
Can I just pause you really quickly on that? $26 million. This is how fucked up Hollywood is, because that alone shouldn't really be able to cover the caliber of cast that you have.
Yeah, I wonder what they were getting paid.
I mean,
very good question.
I mean, people clearly weren't getting a meal then. Like Maggie Smith, what would she have got? Like a couple of $100 grand. Like,
I wonder if they were on what's it called when you get like a share of box office profits?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if that was really a thing in the 90s though. Actually, I mean that's what they all do now.
But it was a big hit, wasn't it? But yeah, the studios, because there's been talks and talks of sequels for years and years and years, and Bette Midler was on Watch What Happened Live recently, and she just said that all of them campaigned as a collective, individually got producers on board, and apparently Paramount just saw it as a fluke, and they've just never seen it having any legs.
So wild.
And you think how many films have like remade, etc. And I know this has had like a TV series that was remade.
Oh really?
Yeah, like about 5 years ago there was like a shitty TV series, but it did nothing.
Well, I think I am actually glad it doesn't have a sequel and that it didn't get a reboot, because I think I could just imagine where the girl boss of it all would go, and I don't think it would go to anywhere like good.
But also, Sarah Jessica Parker kind of took the baton, didn't she? And it basically made Sex and the City. It's a version of Sex and the City, if ever I've seen one before.
Yeah, for sure. Just back to the box office. This movie was the 11th biggest movie of the year in '96. The three biggest were Independence Day, Twister, and Mission Impossible. So it's like it's just such a different kind of movie. And yeah, even despite that, industry sources said the film clicked with an untargeted group of ticket buyers who were overlooked as studios poured out special effects and loud action films. And yet they were still like, it's a fluke. It's like, it's so stupid. Believe women. Yes. How about reviews? So it's got 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. I was very surprised by this. Very mixed reviews. The critical consensus on Rotten Tomatoes says The First Wives Club is headlined by a trio of comedic dynamos, but the script lets them down with tepid plotting and a fatal lack of satirical bite. We'll get into it. We'll see if we agree. In terms of awards, Goldie Hawn won the Blockbuster Entertainment Award for Best Actress.
Love the 90s.
Yeah. And one more bit of trivia from Wikipedia. According to a 2023 poll by Costa Coffee, The First Wives Club was named by Brits as one of the top 10 movies to help them overcome heartbreak and move on.
And that's why you're listening to Camp Classics for that incredible research. Well done.
The Costa Coffee movie poll.
I want to know what else is on the Costa Coffee movie poll.
Yeah. What else is in the top 10 movies to overcome heartbreak? And what are the other categories? Okay, should we get to the plot of this movie?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So in 1969, we meet four college friends, Annie, Brenda, Elise, and Cynthia. Cynthia gives each of them a matching pearl necklace and makes them promise to always be there for
And can I just say, the wigs are like triple stacked, those beehive.
I know, wig. I feel that already.
And then we cut to the present day, and the four women have lost touch. And Cynthia, played by Stucker Channing, well, her ex-husband has just married a much younger woman.
This is my note, sorry. I put,
Okay.
How old is Channing Tatum? No, because Stockard Channing is a confusing one, Because it's like she jumps all over the age universe, doesn't she? You see her on TV shows and like Grease, she was obviously like 47 and like she's younger here. Very confusing.
Yeah, well, I think she's the same age as the rest of them. They all turned 50 on the set.
But they're playing mid-40s.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will say about Stockard Channing, she's not really in it for much, but she is acting the fuck out of that scene, isn't she?
Oh, she turns in such a
A
performance.
slow, deep drag of a cigarette, a mink fur, just like a boozy look. I mean, it's literally just like, welcome to the actor's studio with me, Stockard Channing. It's
incredible.
It's so over the top.
I know that this is a woman about to commit suicide and she's having a breakdown, but I can't say this kind of. She makes it look really fucking sexy.
I mean, you can say this because this is like the fantasy of the film. Like, it is not. I mean, I was thinking this as well. Like, in the nature of like a comedy from the 90s, it is camp as fuck. It is like.
Yeah. It is weird to have like an inciting suicide as the start of a comedy.
Yeah, because this is a comedy about suicide because it's there.
Yeah, and especially because the rest of the movie isn't particularly dark. It's not like a dark comedy, especially. It's just like, yeah, this is the suicide that kicks everything off. Okay.
Yeah.
God, I probably should have put a trigger warning at the top of this episode. Well, we've talked about worse, I'm sure. Where are we? Oh yes, we've talked about Stockard Channing, but she gives her housekeeper her pearl necklace and letters to mail to her 3 former friends, and then she jumps off a building, which is
or if there was a sequel, maybe she didn't jump because we didn't see it.
We didn't see it.
So maybe all that's what I would have done. And if that was in the like 4 years later in like 1999 or whenever it was. That would have been great. Imagine Stockard Channing coming back and she's been on her travels and she's like, oh, little old me, I'm back. Something like that.
Oh, that would be so good. I'm just trying to think of like what the plot would be. Like she finds the women who have moved on, and is there like some kind of tension because they're not mourning her anymore, maybe, or who knows?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so then the other 3 get reunited at Cynthia's funeral in New York City. And they go out for lunch after the funeral and discover they are all facing marital problems similar to those Cynthia had. So Annie, played by Diane Keaton, is separated from her advertising executive husband, Aaron, and she's in therapy for self-esteem issues. She also has a lesbian daughter.
Doormat!
Yeah.
Lesbian!
Yeah, she also has a lesbian daughter, but she's totally cool with it.
Lesbians are great nowadays.
Lesbian aesthetic is bang on for the year 2025 with that one. I was like, she looks like lots of people I know.
It's so true. So true. Then we've got Elise Goldie Hawn, and she is an Oscar-winning actress, but she's struggling with alcoholism, her fading beauty and career, and a pending divorce with Bill, a film producer now involved with a young aspiring actress. And this is where we get the amazing scene of her at the plastic surgery chair, asking for her lips to be filled.
Do it, Morris. Do it to me now.
No notes.
Yeah.
Goldie Hawn is incredible in that scene.
She's incredible in this movie.
Yeah, well, she's like off the back of Death Becomes Her. So it's 4 years since Death Becomes Her and 4 years since she was in a movie.
Really?
I love that she went from Death Becomes Her to this. It's like not really.
Really?
Yeah, it's not really a jump, is it?
No, it's the same role.
It's exactly the same role. She's probably a bit more Madeline, to be fair.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, great.
Did you know she actually got her lips injected with saline?
Yeah, I did read that.
Yeah, so that's how they got that effect.
And it didn't work, which meant that she never touched the knife again since it. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, right.
Sure, Goldie.
And then we've got Brenda, played by Bette Midler, and she is struggling financially after divorcing her husband, Morty, who runs a successful chain of electronics stores. Morty is played by Dan Hedaya, who is the dad from Clueless.
Oh, yeah, I didn't link that.
I loved this line from Brenda. He starts working out, he grows a mustache, he gets an earring. I was like, wow, I feel seen.
Yeah, I literally took the same notes with the question, is this you, Crystal?
So good. I was like, is there a reveal that her husband turned gay? I don't remember that from this movie. But no, that penny never drops. Apparently in the 90s, you could work out, grow a mustache, and get an earring and not be gay.
You know, the good old days.
The good old days.
Also, I didn't see any of that when I saw him. You know, it paints a picture of someone a bit hotter. And it's like, oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I love this boozy lunch scene. It's fab. They're just like...
Again, it's so great. It's like, you know, the setting up of where they're at in their lives. So when they're ordering their drinks, I'll have a virgin Bloody Mary, I'll have a Bloody Mary, and I'll have a vodka on the rocks. It's just kind of like perfect.
Perfect.
Which one are you then if you had to be one of those three, who would you be?
I think depending on the day, I'm either vodka on the rocks or virgin Bloody Mary. So I'm a creature of contradictions, you know. What about you?
Well, I think I've unfortunately got the demeanor of Bette Midler in this film.
That's actually so true.
I was like, oh shit, I can see myself in that. And obviously I'd want to be I'd want to be Goldie Hawn, but I was like, no, I think I'm Bette Midler.
Yeah, and I think I'm probably Diane Keaton if I'm being honest with myself.
Oh dear.
Annie's hopeful that she and Aaron will reconcile, especially after a romantic dinner and night together. But then he stuns her by asking for a divorce and revealing that he's been sleeping with their mutual therapist. We've already discussed Marcia Gay Harden and her great 90s hairstyle.
She's fabulous in this.
Fabulous, yeah. Just a shout out also for the makeup. There's so many like smoky brown eyes and like really like neutral cut creases. It's so nice. Bette Midler, for example, is supposed to be frumpy, but is in just a full face of drag makeup.
Oh, she's beat, honey.
Yeah.
Could I also just say something I love about Bette Midler films of this era is every single film she has to lose weight and show off her new sexy hot body. That must be in her contract. I swear to God, it's in every single fucking film she has a makeover.
I mean, that's just like the rules of feminism.
Right.
Because also she was angry because she wanted the part of Elise.
Yes.
So again, it's like...
No, Goldie is so perfect for it. Anyway, speaking of Elise, she attempts to revive her career by taking on a new female leading role, only to learn she's been offered the part of the character's unattractive mother, and that her ex's new girlfriend, Phoebe, played by Elizabeth Berkley, has been cast as the lead. Can we talk about Elizabeth Berkley in this
Yes.
movie?
In a movie of healthy, voluptuous hair, why is hers so frazzled and dry, and it just looks like it's going to break at any point? And
they learned no lessons from Showgirls.
Is her hair still recovering from the perm treatments they put on it, do you think?
Maybe. I mean, it's so funny because she's basically playing Naomi Malone in this.
Yes, I've got that
movie.
note as well.
Yeah, but it's like she's doing it for laughs this time. It's so weird to see.
Well, again, I think we kind of touched upon this with something else. Maybe it was like a fantasy moment of her being in a different film. But
yeah,
I would love to just like do a sort of a grid of all of Elizabeth Berkley movies and just see if there is this like universe that's been made, a Naomi Malone universe, and if they are the same thing, because it does just feel like Naomi has rocked up.
Yeah, it's like when Naomi left Vegas at the end of Showgirls to become an actress, this is where she turned up. She's toned down the sleazy, slutty vibes, and now she's going for she's like, I found myself a film producer.
Oh my God, imagine though if she had the same dynamic with Crystal as she does with Elise though. Imagine Goldie Hawn being like pseudo villain lesbo butch with her. Oh,
it would actually be so fun to cut the audio of Showgirls over scenes from First Wives Club.
You see, darling, you are a whore.
Oh my God, I love it. I love that so much.
Good. So good. We'll never talk about Showgirls, but we will get so much mileage out of it.
Well, we will one day, but we know the answer.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to do about 5. It would have to be like a 5-parter as well.
Yeah.
I don't think we'd be able to do it in one episode. Much like this movie with its running time of this so far.
I know. Sorry. Okay, speeding along. So Brenda runs into Morty splurging on his young and beautiful girlfriend, Shelley, Sarah Jessica Parker. She's doing excellent work here too.
Oh, she really is great in this role.
She's so good.
It's like the comic timing of it is bang on.
Yeah.
Because she's really playing a bitch, but is like likable as well, and is like goofy, and looks amazing. Like she looks so hot.
Yeah.
She's one of those. I don't think she gets enough credit for this. She really does know how to light up the screen, doesn't she?
Yeah, she really does. Like, there's something so just watchable about her that, like, it doesn't really matter what she's doing. You're like really, really, really engaged and interested.
And obviously she's stunning, but the thing I also like about her is she's not like this conventional beauty. Like she's got really striking features, and but I'm just. I say conventional Hollywood beauty because I think, but again, there's something about her that you just can't not watch her.
Yeah,
and it's also I feel like she really holds her own against Bette Midler, which I think it must be a really hard thing to do for any comedian.
Yeah, you're so right. She holds her own against Maggie Smith too.
Oh, she really does. Well done, SJP. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, I love her in Hocus Pocus as well, obviously, but. This is like she's doing something extra special here.
That's really interesting, the timeline. So Hocus Pocus was before this.
Yes.
So obviously that's why her and Bette are so good.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So the women are kind of at their lowest, but they read Cynthia's letters to them, telling them to take care of each other, and they come together to commiserate, and they decide to get revenge on their husbands. And set up the first wives club.
I love that scene where they're reading the letters and Diane Keaton's mum is like, and on such beautiful stationery. I just think that's so funny.
That woman has some great lines.
She's like an OG Hollywood person as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. There's that line, she's like, let me do it. You don't have any feeling for pasta. I'm like, that's just such a weird, like, specific and great mother line.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you really get so much information from her from the stationery comment. Annie enlists her daughter Chris, the lesbian, to get a job at Aaron's advertising agencies so that she can act as a spy, and they recruit her at a lesbian bar.
Lesbians are great nowadays.
I also really love how much she hates her dad in this movie.
Yeah.
She actually just wants to destroy his life.
Yeah. I love the idea of coming out as like an act of vengeance.
Yes.
Like timing your reveal that you're a lesbian as like when it will cause the most pain and suffering to someone.
And actually, her representation in this is pretty cool for the 90s, isn't it? Because she's not the butt of the joke. She's just kind of like an intelligent, hot.
If anything, it's almost like Diane Keaton's the butt of the joke because she's like trying so hard to be cool, but she can't really figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like.
I mean, to be the butt of the joke, you'd have to make me laugh. And
yeah. But like, I was watching it and I was like, wait, is this kind of icky? Like, are they kind of making fun of lesbians? I was like, no, they're making fun of Diane Keaton not being able to deal with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, these women at the lesbian bar, it's very white women at brunch, isn't it?
Well, and I found it hard to believe. This was one of the only things I found really unbelievable about this movie was when Elise was like, I've never been to a gay bar. And it's like, you're a gay man if ever I've seen one. But lesbian bar, exquisite vibes, moving on up, M people. It's going down in there.
I love when Bette shows the other woman a photo of Morty and the woman says, she's butch.
Yes.
It's such a good line. It's so good. But yeah, just that thing of like 3 straight ladies go to a gay bar and they have a great time and they're losing their minds. And I'm like, oh, you're so annoying. You're taking up so much space.
Yeah. I mean, no, but, oh my God, but that's the parallel. Like, what do you do in that situation? Because you're so right. They are taking up too much space. It's like, fuck off. But if Goldie Hawn were to come in and like dance the way she's doing, and she's literally like being like Mick Jagger, isn't she? Like, you kind of would let it pass. It's a rare occasion that a straight woman could take up that much space and it not be annoying, right? In that context. I don't mean just straight women taking up space full spot. I mean in a queer venue.
Absolutely. Goldie Hawn can do whatever she wants. Then we've got Elise forcefully repossessing the numerous pieces of artwork and furniture that she bought Bill. I don't know if you clocked this, but there's a poster with Elizabeth Berkley in the background.
Where she's like
couldn't see
half cop and half like
Yeah,
stripper
yeah.
or prostitute.
And
Yeah.
it says policewoman by day, hooker by night. That's in the cinematic universe.
Yeah. I want to watch that movie. Oh my God.
So bad. So bad. I want to watch it so bad. I actually Googled it. I couldn't find out any more. Unfortunately, it does not exist. But it did lead me to a movie called Angel, which is about a teenage girl who does the same thing.
Yeah. I've heard about this film. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe we're not ready to quite go there yet, but maybe we should.
I don't know.
Speaking of, just as a side note, and I know that we don't laugh about this, but I love how like they refer to younger women in this as literally children. She's 12.
Yeah.
She's a preschooler. It's like, wait a second, are these people actually children? Because it's like that's not what you would say. Very just weird side note.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. And then there's a lot of like making fun of people for being skinny or fat.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shame.
Yeah.
Apparently the bulimia line that Bette Midler said, well, bulimia certainly paid off to SJP. She improvised as well, so there you go.
Great. There's a few lines like that where you're like, I guess if I was going to give this movie quite a lot of credit, I would say that it's not meant to be endorsing that opinion, but I think because those women are the heroes of the piece, you are kind of like left thinking that is the point of view of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not great. Anyway, Brenda discovers from her Sicilian uncle that he and her father helped Morty establish his first store through stolen goods. And then there's also a whole subplot with gay interior designer Duarto and Elise's prominent socialite friend Ganilla, played by Maggie Smith.
Which she is absolutely fucking incredible in this. She is so bang on. I know everyone knows she's an incredible actress anyway, but like I love the dialogue she's got as well, because she's like, you're gonna need a decorator of death. And I just think that in itself, I want a decorator of death.
She's so good. She's just Maggie Smithing so hard.
But with a supermodel sort of makeup palette. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's full on 90s. It's like she's doing a MAC campaign.
Yeah, you're so right. She looks great.
And again, the scene with her and Sarah Jessica Parker, where she's invited her over and they're having like dinner together. It's just like the pair of them are just like, it's so watchable.
I was just going to say, so watchable. Like that scene just injected into my veins. Yeah, so they go to town on SJP and manipulate her and Morty into leaving their home so that the three women can infiltrate and obtain the fraudulent business records. Cue the slapstick scene with the three of them on the window washer thingy. I said to my husband when we were watching it, like, they got onto that, and I was like, oh, I don't think the slapstick stuff actually really works. Like, I'm not so sure. And then it started, and they were all screaming. I was like, nah, it's great.
Again, is it just because they are just such skilled comics?
I think so.
Like, they really know how to fucking sell it, don't they?
Yeah, it's just really funny.
And then just like a slight camp side note that you can clearly see. I mean, what was it with the 90s and getting like stunt people to like actually be the same sort of size as you? Like, because they're just these big burly men that are like the stunt doubles. Yeah, it's like when they're like going down, it's suddenly just like big men with shit wigs on.
Right, perfect. I love that. I also love that bit where they're falling and it stops and there's a couple having sex and they like shout through the window, Elise, you look so good. And she's like, what? You look so good. And she's like, oh.
Yeah.
I just felt so seen.
Which side are you?
I would definitely pause in my own death scene to take a compliment. So Elise sells off all the repossessed items to Annie for $1, and Annie in turn auctions them all off at Christie's, where Shelley is in attendance with Duarto and Ganilla, and she spends lots of Morty's money on all this stuff. Then there's a fight scene where the tensions that have been bubbling between the women kind of boils over. It's a great fight scene.
Yeah, and again, it's quite nice. There's a bit of realism there, isn't it? It's like, you know how you can just be like nastiest to people that your friends with, can't you?
Yeah.
You can sort of really
Yeah.
dig the screwdriver in. So
Yeah. And it made sense. Like, the three of them have been so different and set up to be so different. So it is kind of satisfying to see that kind of addressed.
I think even Diane Keating made me laugh in that, because she calls Elisa Turkey, doesn't she?
I love the line.
You think just because I'm a movie star I don't have feelings? Well, you're wrong. I do have feelings. I'm an actress. I have all of them.
I think it's maybe the best line in the movie.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Also, just like throwing a Golden Globe and then throwing it back. Fantastic. Apparently, the Oscar in this movie is Goldie Hawn's actual Oscar.
Oh.
We also love a slap fight. They slap it out. And then the girls reconcile and they finish enacting their revenge plan. So they kidnap Morty. Annie buys out Aaron's former business partners in front of him. And Elise reveals to Bill that his girlfriend's is actually 16. Another, pedo joke, I guess. All three women coerce the men into meeting at their club, and together they threaten their ex-husbands into agreeing to fund their justice. And using the money, they open a crisis center for women named in honor of Cynthia and located where meetings of the First Wives Club used to be held.
I mean, it's getting a bit boring now. That's what I will
Yeah.
say on the rewatch. I was like, oh, this bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, it is quite short, and there's a big grand opening celebration.
And Morty has an erection.
Does he?
When he dances with Bet. You know, they're kind
Does
of
it get...
he like
Yeah.
That's did you not pick up on that?
No.
Okay, so basically, like, we're getting to the end of this now. We're working out what's happening, and Morty cuts in with Bet, who's dancing with the sun, and they're like kind of going to each other. Oh, you look good, and she's kind of like, yeah, it's annoying. You look good. Is she ill in the head? Because she's the one that's been saying that he's been working out. He's got this. Is she seeing something we're not? But anyway, they're dancing. They're having a little close dance, and then she goes, oh, and then looks down and he smiles and they carry on dancing. And so basically, her losing weight has got him hot for her and he wants to bone her. So that's what's happening there.
I'm erect. Why aren't you erect?
And that's enough for her to take him back.
Damn right. It is the 90s.
Yeah. He's the only one that has like a vague growth arc, right? And so they get back together, but the other two get left in the ditch.
What is his vague growth arc?
Well, he leaves Shelley, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he's like,
he doesn't really leave her. Like, she's not into him. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like, it's not like I don't want to be with you, Shelley. It's like he still wants her.
I feel like you get the sense that he recognizes he made a mistake.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas the other two men will never know that.
No.
Or feel that. Yeah. And then you know what they do at the end? They all sing "You Don't Own Me," dressed like Hillary Clinton.
Yes, now I was going to ask you about this because evil women in white pantsuits.
Yeah, do they count?
Are they evil women? Because I think there is quite a lot of factors that could suggest they are quite evil women. So they're quite horrible to each other and to other women in this movie.
Yeah, they're certainly vengeful, but I think they're like ultimately forces for good.
As long as the good coincides with the life that they see as appropriate.
Yeah. As long as you're not a slut or too skinny.
Are we like...
And as long as you're white.
Are we accessing a film about Karens, and as we're seeing it through the eyes of Karens, it's okay? And they've just not come against any things that might be problematic because they are problematic people and we just haven't seen that side of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. These women are... Yeah, you're right. They are Karen. They're all Karen.
So they are evil women in white pantsuits.
Perfect. Add them to the list. Well, there you go. That's First Wives Club. What did you think?
It's one of those movies that I've grown up with. So I think it's sort of just embedded in my memory. So it's hard for me to kind of like originally, I thought I was just like, as I was watching it, I thought all I was going to say was I love everything about this movie. And I don't actually, but I think it's great. It's enjoyable in lots of ways, but I think I find it too slushy.
Right.
Considering this is meant to be a film about like empowering women, they're so fucking weak about relationships and about wanting men. And I know they kind of reclaim that a bit, but
yeah, it's
a bit fucking basic if you ask me.
It's very 90s. I mean, the feminism of it all is so 1996. It's so white. It's so affluent. It's so male centric still somehow. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right.
I saw something actually, which is interesting because I don't know whether I like this director guy, Hugh Wilson. He was banging on about how he was scared of Bette Midler, blah blah blah. And it's also, but then he also said something about how a producer was always on set, like telling him what to do, blah blah blah, and how he like physically grabbed him, this film producer, and then the next day there was security on set, and he was like, that was all blown out, and it's like, I don't really think you should be putting your hands on someone.
Oh no, the directors had loads of accusations of assault.
Yeah, so he's fucking messed up. He's dead as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
no, I don't. Not. I'm sorry about it. We're all
Yeah.
gonna die,
Yeah.
aren't we? R.I.P. Diane Keaton. But he said he had problems with the film because he thought it was too fluffy, and he basically his biggest problem with it all was, who's going to care about these women? They have so much money, anything's possible. What's the problem?
Right.
And I kind of think there's a valid,
a bit of truth
yeah.
to that. Yeah.
It's almost like they are role-playing lives. It's almost like they have so much money that they can just kind of go on this jaunt and like do this big revenge plot because ultimately they still have money and it doesn't really matter.
I guess it depends whether or not you accept that like losing a relationship that you had for 20, 30, 40 years would break you or not. Do you know what I mean? And I think this movie
yeah, fair.
I think this movie basically is saying that might fuck you up. And I think that is kind of valid. I think that is valid. At the same time, I also like they are very Cry Me a River, and I don't know. I think you have to see this movie in a lens of like you have to take the premise that like a man leaving you is the worst thing that could happen to you. You have to take that as the starting premise and accept it.
Yeah.
And if you accept it, everything else makes sense. If you don't accept that is a thing that would fuck you up, then yeah, the rest of it doesn't really follow.
Yeah.
And it is that kind of 90s thing of like, yeah, the worst thing that could happen to a woman is a man leaving, which hopefully we've moved on a bit from that.
But also, like, actually, yeah, as we're saying this, it's like the 90s were a very, 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 very different time for. Look, I can't speak for women's experience, but I think it's well known about how hard it was for these women in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like Diane Keaton said, you know, I've played the hot girl before, and frankly, to even get a role that was this kind of role, I was just grateful for the part.
Right.
She just said the roles had dried up.
Wow. Oh, that's depressing. Okay, so despite all of that, and I agree with you, I think it is still obviously incredibly satisfying watching a revenge fantasy centered around punishing shitty men. And like if that's the stuff that I love about this movie, and I just think it's so delicious. I think it's so delicious. As I say, I think a lot of like the feminism of it is rooted in the 90s, and I think it as we've talked about, it does feel a bit like woman versus woman at times as well, in a way that I don't think is fantastic. But like whenever the movie is focused on like, look at this woman putting her heel on this douchey man's throat, it's like, great, love it.
Oh, it's
love
perfect.
It. Yeah.
How do you feel about like the younger women sort of having no agency in this film?
Yeah, I mean, I think if the movie got remade, or you know, if there was the 2025 version, they'd all team up together, wouldn't they?
Would the 2025 version be Sarah Jessica Parker, Elizabeth Berkley, and the lawyer woman?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah, she would just come in and do that role. But then saying that, I mean, Sarah Jessica Parker is so delicious in this. And it's like, she makes that villain role, because you see her at the end, don't you, perched on the car, and he's like, are you with anyone? And she's like, not really. And you know they're just gonna go off and fuck, don't you? It's like the Mr. Big origin story there, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, I wish we'd gotten a scene basically where Elizabeth Berkley is like, fuck you to the douchey guy, and then she's like, because it's kind of implied that she's now on their side. She's in the audience at Elise's play, isn't she?
Yeah.
And so there's this sense of like there's been a bit of sisterhood forming there.
That would have been a really smart thing, actually, if they could have done that with all of the characters, and not in a way that they're all wearing white suits and they're all at the launch and they're all hugging it out.
Yeah.
But they all do something, you know, it's like a tip off from the therapist kind of going, oh, by the way, he did this. And like, I'm not sorry, but I owe you this because I was your therapist, kind of thing. Just
Yeah.
like because it's like, just because it's the sister doesn't mean everyone has to get along at all. But that would have been a really nice touch just to have.
And then keep Sarah Jessica Parker just as like the bad one.
Yeah.
Like you can have one delicious evil character as a treat.
Totally. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. It's so funny. I was like, I'm gonna bring all that stuff up, and Baby's gonna tell me I'm being too sensitive.
Well, I think the problem for me is it just feels it's so dated in how like heteronormative it is, and just in the sense of like relationships form your life. And the thing is, I do understand that, and I understand how breaking up with someone can impact your life, etc. I think they're such well-written, gutsy characters that I kind of expected more from them.
You want a bit more agency.
Yeah. Although apparently there was a whole character that was dropped from it because it went over so much, wasn't there? Goldie Hawn had a younger boyfriend in it as well. So
yeah, there was 40 minutes of movie that are missing, which I think is probably for the best. You can see how like the plot rewrites kind of got a bit in there and messy. Like that bit where you said this is starting to get a bit boring now. Like when they're like bringing the men to the office to like fund the thing, you're like, what is going on? I don't think this is all necessary. Like, why do they even have an office space?
And they'd already,
for their club. Like, do we need a montage of them decorating their office? Like, I don't.
And also, it's like the way that they're like going to see the space, and they were like, "Oh, it's hideous," and it's like, it's huge. It's prime location in New York,
in Manhattan. Yeah. And also, because if the shelter that they've opened is in that location, like, who is that going to serve? Like more Upper East Side waspy ladies.
Totally. It's like what you said about them all bringing them into the space to kind of lay out the plan. They've already kind of done this menacing plan. It's like, you don't need two. It's like, I'm going to take all of your money, unless you meet me here and give you the card. And then it's like, I'm going to take all of your money. It's like,
yeah. And in some cases, it feels like it's the third time it's happening. Like it is a bit confusing that way. And plot wise, I think we could dock some points there for sure.
Ivana Trump?
Yes.
Is that yes?
Yes, she is there. I mean, again, it just kind of sums up the white feminism, doesn't it? It's like, just take all his money, darling, and then you'll be happy.
And remember, what? Don't get mad. Get everything.
It's like, that is what brought us to All's Fair, now streaming on Disney Plus.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's responsible for it 100%.
But it is camp to see her. And she hates Donald Trump, right?
I guess so.
I mean, she's
dead.
A cunt.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
I mean, one thing I will say is you don't watch this movie and feel that any of the characters, female characters, don't have agency in what they're doing as performers. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think there's something really great about watching just such talented performers. They all know what they've signed up to do. They all know what their characters are, and they all bang it out and deliver it on the dot. It's interesting. The male characters to me just sort of merge into one. Like, I actually can't see any difference between Elise and Diane Keaton's partner. They look the same. They kind of behave the same.
Totally, they're exactly the same. Yeah, it would have benefited the movie to differentiate them a little bit more and like make one a bit sleazier, Hollywoody. But yeah, you're so right. I love that the men are just very in the back seat. It's like they're kind of the window dressing to let these women just shine.
Yeah,
I love watching Bette Midler's face. Like, she's just such a ham in the best way, and like Goldie Hawn is such a ham in such a different way.
And Diane, they're all hams.
Yeah. Watching them all bounce off each other, it's just so great. It's so great.
Bette Midler is so aggressive.
Yeah,
like there's always such an aggressive like energy to her performances, and I always find it really, really funny.
Yeah,
and I get the impression they actually got along as well. Like obviously in like all the press at the time, they're all kind of like, oh, we love each other and that's this real. But I do get no one seems to be like outdoing each other, but it seems to be like that kind of friendly competition. And I bet that's what it was like, because they were all top of their game. And I bet it was like, fuck, she's really bringing it, so I need to bring it as well. And that kind of like, we're all going to we need to keep on top.
Elevate each other, sort of. Yeah. Apparently, the closing scene where they sing "You Don't Own Me," they only did it once. They did it in one take, and they used that in the final cut. And they look like they're having fun and they like each other.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
That's really nice. Just makes me laugh at that. I'd love that to be the last thing we say.
To be honest with you, like I watched it. It went down super easy, super smooth. I laughed a lot. I hadn't seen it in about 10 years, so I forgot a lot of the jokes. And like I really, really, really enjoyed it. And then I thought to myself, what the fuck am I going to say about this movie? Because it's almost like there isn't a lot of meat to get into, but it's still just so delicious to watch. To mix some metaphors there. I don't know.
Yeah, there isn't a lot to say about it. I mean, it's dated feminism, but I think that's clear, and I don't think it hides that at all. But but other than that, but again, I think I just started getting bored near the end, and it's because I've seen this film 1,000 times, and I just was like, this is getting so mushy. But then you can't discredit the rest of it. Like, it is so great, and it's so stacked. It's visually beautiful. It's kind of what I want. If I'm seeing like a film in the 90s and I'm seeing New York, it's kind of the New York I kind of want to see and have a little access window through, because, you know, realistically, none of us get that access to like high society like that. And it's done in such a silly way. And it's just like all of the actors are just chewing up the scenery in such a clever, fun way.
Yeah, just in terms of like the visuals, I turned this movie on immediately after watching All's Fair. I know I keep talking about it, but like the difference in the kind of color saturation and like the HDness of that show versus, and then you go and like watching this feels like wrapping yourself in a fleece. It just feels like so cozy and nice, and you're like, oh, I like when things are a little grainy, and like I feel like I'm watching a movie, not like an HD car commercial. It's just aesthetically, it's very pleasing to me.
Yeah, totally.
Should we rate this movie?
I think we should rate it. Yeah.
So we need to give it 1 to 10 Merrills for the quality and 1 to 10 Lizas for the camp factor.
Oh, it's hard to do Merrills with this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Meryl's referenced in it, isn't she?
Yes, Meryl is. I was just going to say Meryl is referenced. And did you know that Jennifer Lawrence quoted this movie when she won her Golden Globe, beating Meryl? She said, "I beat Meryl," and everyone was like, "Oh, that's so rude."
So
but
disrespectful. I know. I love that, but also that a lot of credit to Jennifer Lawrence that's what she's quoting. I'm like, suddenly I've got a lot of respect for you. And also, this film's been referenced loads because Ariana Grande did a performance to it, didn't she? Thank You Next. She did. So it has had that like
ongoing legacy, if you will.
It has got that ongoing legacy, but and also as well, I just think it's like we really should celebrate movie stars like Bette Midler, Goldie Hawn, and Diane Keaton, because they are one-of-ones. They're like they really did stamp. You know, I'm not a fan of Diane Keaton, in case anyone's, but she stamped her brand of comedy and her acting, didn't she? I just think
I haven't seen Annie Hall.
No, I haven't.
And I guess I won't because it's Woody Allen. But
as a film, okay. But right, so it's hard. It's hard for me because I think they all give pitch perfect performances, like flawless.
Yeah.
I think the cast is really spectacular. I think it's shot well. I just think the writing gets a bit sloppy near the end.
Yeah, I think so too. Like the plot, loosey goosey, but like it is so uplifted by the performances and the comedy and the like some of the jokes are just so good.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe I don't know, like if I'm grading it as a comedy for Meryl's, like I don't think comedies get a lot better than this, to be honest with you. Like I think it's probably in the 8-ish range for me.
Yeah, I agree. Because really the only things I would change is the plot slightly, and that's because it's 30 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you know that if they were to make it now, that stuff would be tightened up a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Great.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking.
Okay, and what about Liza's, the camp factor? Is it?
Yes, it's 10, isn't it? Or is it a 9?
I don't know. There's something.
I don't want to be a whore to the 10 for some reason. I'm going to say 9.
Yeah, there's something holding me back ever so slightly, and I don't know what it is.
Because Elizabeth Berkley is there.
I think
Maggie Smith is there. SJP is there.
Is it because is the thing holding me back that it's like kind of mainstream, and so the queer joy is like it feels a little bit like worshipping straight white culture instead of like any subversion.
There's no subversion to this movie. There's zero.
Well, the subversion is standing up to like patriarchy and like the 90s version of that.
Well, yeah, okay, that's kind of a huge. But I mean, it's just glossy, isn't it? It's glossy, it's well made, but it's still 9 out of 10. I think is spectacular. But I think, do you know what? I'm going to bring it. We've said this more than once on the podcast. Sometimes camp is a feeling, and it's not giving me perfection that, say, something like Lindsay Lohan in I Know Who Killed Me is giving me.
But why does Death Becomes Her get your 10 and this doesn't? What's the
Did
difference?
Death Becomes Her get a 10 from me?
Must have.
Yeah, it must have. I think that's because there's a darkness to Death Becomes Her.
Yeah.
And there's a bit more of a satirical bite. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this doesn't quite, like Elise gets over her alcoholism very quickly, which is camp in itself, though. That is quite camp.
Yeah.
And it's like, and now I'm not wearing makeup and I'm doing a play. It's like, you don't want to do that. No, it's a 9 for me. I love it, and it's one of those films that has shaped who I am as a person in lots of ways. But I think it's just a little bit too mainstream glossy for me to not get the final point.
It's a little too Costa Coffee.
Yes.
Just ever so slightly, and like you're right. It's a 9.
But well done. I mean,
yeah,
and 8 out of 10 for the quality of Meryl's as well. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
I love it.
Incredibly high scoring movie.
And we're getting with its age now, we're getting to the point where there are going to be lots of people that actually don't know what this movie is. So I hope if you haven't seen this movie, you check it out, because it's. I mean, why are you listening to this podcast if you haven't bloody seen that?
There's no way anyone listening to this podcast has not seen First Wives Club. Costa Coffee top 10 movie.
Yes.
Everyone has seen this movie. Well, there we go. That was fun. I really liked talking about it.
I did too.
And there we go, guys. It's time for me to get in bed. This has been fun.
As a reminder, drop us a DM or leave a review and let us know what you think we should cover for a Christmas movie for this holiday season. And I guess we'll be back in 2 more weeks with another camp classic.
I'm trying to find a quote to go out on. Should we just go out on Doormat Lesbian?
Doormat? Lesbian?
I always go out on Doormat Lesbian.
Bye.
Bye.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Classic. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
No more hangers!
You thought you'd become a prostitute or a drug addict.
I used to love Doggy Chow.
I used to love Doggy Chow too.
Could you do I'm Not a Drunk again, but just a bit further away from the microphone?
Sorry.